Hi everyone, it's Tori. Welcome back to another video here at Bits of Polish. Thank you for tuning in. If you were new, thank you so much for stopping by. Today we are going to be talking about all the manicures that I wore for the month of November. I am going to do this a little bit differently. I love the way Polish with Ray does her format. She talks about pedicures, then manicures that she didn't really care for, then the manicures she liked okay, and then she saves her favorite manicures for the very end. I'm going to go ahead and try to do it that way. I have done this before and some people were a little bit put off by it, and I do apologize if this bothers anybody, but I find that, why not save your favorite polishes, your favorite manicures for the very end? So I'm going to try it and we'll see how it goes. So we are going to start off with the very first manicure for the month. The next manicure that I wore is one that I put on. I wasn't sure what to pair with this combo. I have polishes from my fall rack that I was trying to go through, and I had a polish from Bee's Knees on there called Sunrise Sunset. So I brought it out here to my nail desk and where all my polishes are. And I'm like, okay, what can I pull? What am I going to wear with Sunrise Sunset? I need something. I don't want to wear this by itself. So I pulled I Want to Peel You Like a Potato from Bee's Knees, and then I had added in familia from Bee's Knees. Don't know if I cared for the combo, but I posted on Instagram and so many people are like, oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. I love it. These polishes are mega sparkly, so it really was beautiful. I just think I should have probably added familia to more than one nail, because I only had it on my middle nail, and that, you guys, that polish alone is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. The I Want to Peel You Like a Potato, it was beautiful, but it wasn't as dark of a blue as I thought it was. I wanted a darker blue, and I'm like, that's okay, we're leaving it. I'm not taking this off. So the next one that was a little bit meh, I didn't really care for it. I'm not sure why. It wasn't the polishes. I think it was the layout. I think it was my execution of the manicure in my head didn't quite go the way I thought. So I wore Essie Press Paws, Essie Nailed It, Essie's Check Your Baggage, Essie Pret-a Surfer, and Essie Willow in the Wind. And then I did go over the polishes with China Glaze Fairy Dust. Again, I was trying to do a Skittle manicure, and I'm like, I'm not feeling this. I put it on, and I think I had it on for a day, and I took it off because I'm like, I'm not feeling it. I have issues with yellow polishes. I'm not sure what it is, but I put the yellow polishes on and then I top coat, and I can't ever get the polish to look that great. It looks like it's been on for several days when I just put it on. I think that was part of it. I either hurried through the manicure or something like that, and I don't recommend doing that. I recommend trying to take your time, because when I rush through manicures, that's usually when things don't turn out. And I think that's how it was with this one. The colors were beautiful, but it just wasn't quite what I thought it was going to be. So I think those are the only two that I was a little bit meh about. It wasn't anything against the polishes, I don't think. I think it was just things didn't turn out the way I thought they were going to. So the next manicure that I wore is one that I did really enjoy. This is Salon Perfect Oil Slick, topped with Sally Hansen Miracle Gel Topper in Glazed. And then I thinned out Orly's Halo, I think is what it's called. It's a gold holographic topper. Well, it's actually a whole holographic polish, but I don't usually wear it. So I thought, can I add suspension base to this and thin it out where I can have a gold holographic topper that I don't have in my collection? And it worked beautifully that way. I thinned it out with suspension base, put it in a separate bottle, put it over top of this manicure, and you guys, it was stunning. So beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I liked how it was before I put the hollow topper on, but then I'm like, I need some extra sparkle here. So I went ahead and put that topper on that I made, and oh my gosh, you guys, it was gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. The next mani that I went in with is KB Shimmer's Sip Back and Relax and Cupcake Polish Plum Perfect. I was kind of going for an orange and purple duo manicure, but the KB Shimmer polish wasn't that orange leaning that I thought it was. It's more of like a berry burgundy tone, but actually it worked well together. It paired beautifully. Both of those are the most beautiful linear hollow polishes. They are so gorgeous. I love a good linear hollow. That's most of what I wore for the month, and these were beautiful together. Absolutely loved it. I don't have any issues with them. I believe they were 2 coaters. Cupcake might have been 1, but I did think I went in with 2 on both of those polishes. The one I wore was, again, another holographic manicure. I wore a different dimension, a Raisin for Living. It is a beautiful, like, navy blue, royal blue, linear hollow polish. And then I wanted something else to go with it, and I thought a gray linear hollow would be beautiful. So I pulled Cupcake Polish getting Twiggy with it. Right off the bat, that polish was a little more sheer than I initially thought it was going to be. I left the manicure on for 3 days, but each of those, the Cupcake Polish was a 3-coat polish. I was a little disappointed in that because most of her polishes are 1-coaters when you get the linear hollows, and I was like, I was expecting it to be a little more wowza, and it really wasn't. It was very sheer. It's more of like a taupey gray than it was a gray linear hollow. It was pretty, and the pictures look gorgeous, but the 3-coat, and for it being a little more sheer, that was a little disappointing for me. I didn't realize that's what it was going to be like, but you can build it up in 3 coats, so once I got to that 3-coat opacity, I liked it a little better. It just wasn't quite what I thought it was going to be, but I'm like, I'm not taking it off. Now we're going to get into the favorite manicures. I wore Essie's, I think it's For the Thrill of It. It was a Valentine's Day polish for last year. It's not really navy blue, cobalt blue. Well, not really even cobalt. It's in between like a navy and a royal blue. That polish was almost a 1-coater. I kid you not. I think I did do 1 coat because I was going to put something over it. And I'm like, holy cow, this is a really opaque polish, especially for Essie. It was very opaque. But I had my mind made up that I wanted to go in with Wildflower Lacquer's Heart of the Ocean. This was one that she came out with last year or earlier this year. I think it was earlier this year. You guys, oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. This manicure was beautiful. You can wear that Wildflower Lacquer on its own completely. I don't do that. When I have flaky polishes, I would rather put them on over top of a base color for ease of removal. Flakies for me are not easy to remove. My husband can remove them no problem at all when he wears them, but when I wear them, I'm like, I'm not sitting here all day trying to remove this stuff. It was driving me nuts. So I thought I'm going to put a base layer down, which I did, but that Wildflower polish, you guys, you'll have to let me know what you think. It was beautiful. So beautiful. I didn't want to take it off, but it did start to look a little bit dull and a little wore, so after a couple days I did remove it, but it was absolutely stunning. The next one I wore is Zoya's Storm with OPI LED Marquee. I am diving into my holiday polishes currently. You guys will be seeing my Festivus rack. That goes up tomorrow, December 2nd. Zoya Storm is a black scattered holographic polish that I have not worn yet. I have had it in my collection for a while. I bought it in a D-stash, I think, off of Instagram. And you guys, that's a beautiful polish. I will say that's beautiful. It was opaque in 2 coats, and I wanted something else to go with it, so I pulled OPI's LED Marquee, which is a beautiful, bright holographic polish from a holiday collection 2 years ago. That was gorgeous. I loved that manicure. I was like, oh my gosh, this is beautiful. The polishes from OPI are really opaque. I do change my brushes on my OPI polishes because I don't like the OPI brushes. Not for my personal use. My husband can use them, no problem, but I don't like them, so I do change them for a paddle brush. Once I did that, it made the LED Marquee polish that much easier to apply. This was gorgeous. And for the last manicure, I went in with, just yesterday, I asked about it on my community tab on my channel, what manicure you guys think I should pull, what I should wear, and it was a toss-up between Zoya Dream and the OPI My Color Wheel is Spinning, or Rogue Lacquer, I have it here in front of me. something there that wasn't there before from Hella Handmade Creations from May of this year. I haven't wore that one from Rogue, but it was kind of neck and neck when you guys were voting on what I should put on. So I did go in with Zoya Dream, but I paired it with OPI, My Color Wheel is Spinning. And this is what it looks like. Zoya Dream is the blue polish. And then I have 2 coats of My Color Wheel is Spinning from OPI on my nails right now. I don't care for it. I like the OPI polish, but the Zoya Dream polish is a 3-coater and I only did 2 coats, and I'm like, it's probably going to come off and I'll change it either tonight or tomorrow and try to just move on to something else. It's beautiful. It just was a little more squishy-esque than I thought it was going to be, but I love how it turned out. I didn't think I liked it at first, and my husband's like, I think it looks okay. I think it looks really fun, really pretty. So I think sometimes I'm too picky. I'm a little too hard on myself when it comes to manicures, but anyway, that's what I ended up going with for the very end of November. That is everything that I wore. I don't think I missed anything. I'm pretty sure I went over all of it. I was going to say I thought I was missing a manicure, but no, I didn't. So, as I mentioned earlier, December, there will not be many manicures being worn for December and January. I'm going to be one-handed for at least 6 weeks, maybe even a little bit longer because of trying to build that strength back up in that hand. So I'm not looking forward to not doing manicures, but like I said, I can, paint these 4 because these 4 fingers will be free. I will just have, a splint and stuff on the thumb, but I know my wrist will be sore to where I'm not going to want to use that very much, and I probably won't be able to because they make it so you can't use that hand very well, but you do usually have these 4 fingers free to do what you can, but we'll have to see. I'm not sure how this is going to go. So, and that is it, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you in the next one.